What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Have to do my recap of Showtime's All Access, Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez. Again, it's a fight we all want to see. If you're a boxing fan, I don't see how you can't want to see it, or at least the fight card, September 14th, a historic day in boxing, and it hasn't even come yet. As far as the All Access, I told you guys when they were doing the Mayweather versus Guerrero, I'm really liking the show. It looks like they made a couple of changes. Common, the rapper, if you guys are familiar with the rapper from Chicago, Common, he's also an actor. He's been in some movies like Terminator Salvation. Um, he was doing the narration on the Robert Guerrero versus Mayweather All Access. And on this one, Canelo versus Mayweather, they have a different narrator. And this narrator does a perfect job. He seems more like the documentary style, similar to what they had on HBO's 24/7. But again, I mean, I like All Access. I don't see much difference in between 24/7 and All Access. I think based on the stories, that's really going to be the selling. But in terms of like the visual imagery, um, I would say they're definitely comparable. They get nice high quality shots, real crisp, and do interviews. It's set up pretty much the same way as 24/7. But Showtime, in my opinion, has the more interesting matchups as a whole. I would like to see a Manny Pacquiao versus Brandon Rios 24/7. However, both fighters have been really cordial. They're not really trash talking, or I don't know what the writers, I'm sure HBO will think of something, but I mean, I really don't know what HBO 24/7, what they would do with Rios and Pacquiao. There's no real storyline. At least Floyd Mayweather plays the villain. And in this episode of All Access, Canelo was talking about his early childhood, getting bullied and standing up for himself, being a troublemaker. So, I mean, it was a good storyline. There was an opening episode with the Mayweather and Canelo, and I personally liked it. I thought it was interesting. Canelo seems like he's very ready for this fight, like he's been waiting for this moment. Canelo also showed his gym in Guadalajara. Looks like he's taking his training serious. He was also showing some of his accolades that he's racked up along the way. He's been fighting for quite some time, turned pro at 15. I think he started fighting at age 10. And Mayweather was simple Mayweather. He was being flashy. They showed him on the private jet. They showed footage of Mayweather and Canelo at the press tour when they went to the Times Square and Mexico and the different stops that they made. They made a bunch prior to the fight, prior to their training camps actually starting. They showed clips of that. Chep, who is Canelo's trainer, he had some outright things to say. He basically said, "Down with the king. The king is dead." In terms of Mayweather, he said, "Canelo is the next. He's the face of boxing. So out with the old, in with the new." That's basically what he was saying. Canelo said virtually the same thing. He said he's going to upset Mayweather. He's going to shock the world. And we've definitely seen our share of upsets this year. Most recently, tonight's fight, Abner Mars versus Johnny Gonzalez. Didn't see him getting knocked out cold. Pretty cold. I mean, he was out on he was out. His eyes did not look there. In the first round, we've seen Adonis Stevenson lay Chad Dawson the fuck out. Um, it's been a crazy year and a hell of a year for the sport of boxing. Boxing is definitely alive and thriving. As far as All Access, like I said, I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see the next episode. You have two fighters who are undefeated and hungry and really want this and really want to prove September 14th who is the best. Canelo has a huge following. Mayweather has built up a following over the last 17 years. This is happening during a Mexican holiday, Independence Day weekend. It's just gonna be good. But like I said, as far as the All Access, I enjoyed myself. It was a good watch, and I watched the one right before the fight card with Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Mars, so it led right in, transitioned well, and I can't wait for the next episode. If you watched it, let me know what you guys thought. What did you notice in the episode? Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next videos, Ego signing off.